Now, this is where it gets good. A lot of times, people, and when I say people, this is you included, your brothers, your sisters, children, and the children that you may someday have. Now, case in point is, I would like to focus on how do we deal with people who don't know who they want to be in our life. At what point do we realize that each time we give someone a chance to resume this dance that others have danced when it comes to our well being? I guess, in essence, what I'm trying to say is if someone can't decide who they want to be when it comes to you and your well being, then maybe you need to decide for them. If someone wants to continuously behave toxic and not make you feel safe, and what I'm trying to say is if I live in the same space as you, if we share a shelter, calling it a sanctuary to some degree, our sanctuary, and you can't show me that I'm safe with you, it's time for me to move on. This is with anyone, the guy or the girl. It's a relationship, the two of you. One, the relationship doesn't exist without you both. Once you're apart, it's just you're relating. There's no longer a ship. You're just relating. Relate. Relationship. When the ship's tight, able to float upon the rough edges of time that life deals us. Can't have toxic people in your life. And it's sad because a lot of times mothers didn't teach this to their daughters. Fathers didn't have time to teach it. And most of the time, fathers were the problem, or their attitude and behavior, or their way of dealing with life on life's terms. Shit goes downhill. If you give it to the woman's going to give it to the child. And the only time it happens to seemingly go back up, it'll still be going down because the child will give it to you as you're beneath him or them. Because trust me, that's where a toxic relationship leads families towards. It's not about a dysfunctional family. It's about toxic behavior, creating dysfunction amongst the family. Stop. Whatever you're doing, stop. If you're looking for someone to make you feel the way you can make yourself feel, that's your job. To step up, look up, and never give up. If you have someone in your life who's bringing more hostility and chaos than that which you depend upon them to bring, then it's time for you to move on and start to depend on yourself and those who you cohabitate with or who your concubine, whatever you want to call it. With me, it's just fine. Just got to be careful in this world today. And I say that with sincerity because amongst us in the AI, so-called artificial intelligence, alien intelligence influence, the reptilian influence that gives us these reptilian attitudes and behaviors controls and takes over our consciousness. So now we don't care who we hurt. We just do what we do because that's what we do. And that's not cool at all. Everybody gets hurt. Sometimes it's better to just love you and don't worry about anyone else loving you. Give them time. Sometimes it took us time, took me time to like myself, okay? Took me a while. I didn't always like me. We can't let ourselves get upset because we didn't have a aunt or mother or cousin or uncle to help us set up. We only get upset because no one in our life ever helped us to set up as we were coming up. We didn't get the right information, the right love, the right amount of love at the right time for us to know that we deserve to have higher self-esteem rather than to get our esteem from outside entities. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Just want to share that because information is valid. Peace. Bye-bye.